Honey, let me spill the tea. For those of you that know me, know that I am a parallelpreneur. A parallelpreneur is somebody who has a full-time job and runs their business full-time simultaneously. For those of you that do not know me, hi, Coach Jackie here, Money Mindset Coach and former federal employee. Now, this was very hard for me. I was really debating on coming here, sharing my story, and how I was going to share my story. But I'm going to be honest with you. I am better with just straight shooting, straight talking, straight giving the tea. I am better at coming at you face to face. So I am a former federal employee because I hit the resign button on the most recent buyout for federal employees. And I myself had been working for the federal government 18 years. Now, it's crazy to me because, as a parallelpreneur, I have always had one foot in and one foot out the door. But also, as a mother of two beautiful babies, I got one in college right now. Call him my baby. He'd probably be offended. But I have a 19-year-old in college right now, as well as a 9-year-old here at home with me. So being responsible has always been a part of the mindset. It has always been a part of how I thought as a mother because I was a young mom. I got pregnant at the young age of 21 and was raising this young little boy and needed health insurance and all the things for him. So this is all part of my story. This is all part of how I became a federal employee. I was told to get myself a good government job because of the benefits, because of the annual raises every year, because of the opportunity for overtime. The list goes on and on. Now, y'all know, in recent circumstances, the federal government has been under straight attack. Federal employees have been under straight attack. I mean, even on here, I posted something about being a federal employee and somebody was like, get back to work or something about me being lazy. And I find it very funny because as a federal employee, I worked with other federal employees and those are some of the hardest working people I have ever been around in my life. So I resent all statements about federal employees being lazy. Womp, 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 womp. If you even know how many people that we deal with on the regular, how many people that we serve. It's not even a dealing with, how many people that we actually serve on the regular, it would change your mind. I mean, if you were to just take a walk in a federal employee's shoes for one day, I promise you, it would change your mind. I digress. So I came here to explain why I hit the resign button on my federal job. To all my business owners, it's really hard to work for somebody who says that you're lazy and they talk bad about you. That's not very motivating. It doesn't make you feel like, oh, I'm going to go to the end of the earth for this person. It really makes you feel like, I don't want to do another thing for them. If they don't see my worth, why should I stay? But the truth for me is I was always meant for more. I was always meant for something greater than where I was working. Anybody that ever ran into me was like, oh my gosh, that's a whole lot of personality stuck in a cubicle. I agree. So most recently, for those of you that have been following along, I was reading the book Draw the Circle, a 40-day prayer challenge. And I started Draw the Circle after I had my first conference that I stepped out on faith and did. God led me to my first conference and it was phenomenal. And I started reading this book because I wanted to get more firm on my faith walk. I wanted to get more settled in on my faith with God. I remember even asking my girl Lovemore, like, man, you have so much faith. How do you do that? Can you tell me, teach me your ways? And she told me she cultivates faith. She practices it. And so I was like, absolutely, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to practice this faith walk. So while on this faith walk, the election took place. People seem to have voted in blah, okay, craziness, drama, total chaos. And when they hit office in January 2025, I asked God, because I'm on this faith walk, and I said, God, help me find a way to quit my job. Because I would never naturally, in a natural setting, work for individuals like this. I've worked under a many different presidencies, and I didn't vote for every president that ended up in the office, but it has never been this crazy before. And I know as individuals who, you know, number 45 is and who his little musky friend is with him, I know who they are naturally as human people. And I'm like, not know personally, but like, you get a gist. And I wouldn't actually, I mean, I would have never went to go work for Tesla. I actually used to tell my friends, oh, don't work for Tesla. They work their people too hard. It's too much, right? So I wouldn't work for these people on a natural basis. And then we started getting emails. And that's when I was like, God, please help me find a way to get out of this. Now, here's what I want to say most importantly. You may be asking for something, but if you don't believe or have the faith that you will receive it, you're kind of like asking the GPS to take you somewhere and then driving in your own direction and wherever you want to go. You have to ask and know you will receive. So we were offered the first buyout, and I wasn't able to take it because of the agency that I worked for. I wasn't able to take the first buyout. So I was very kind of upset and kind of wondering, is this stuff even real? But hey, I wasn't allowed to take it. So I asked God again, please, God, help me find a way to quit this job. Ask and you shall receive. I literally went to an Oscar event that was life-changing for my business. The collaborations, the connections that I made, life-changing for my business. I've been featured in my 4th magazine this year, and we're only in March. And so here I am, like all these things are already happening. And then that Monday I get back from the Oscar event, second buyout offer. So, of course, your girl took it. I mean, I would be crazy not to take it. Of course, your girl took it. I took the buyout offer. And at this point, I was ready. So I'm going to bring you on this journey with me. We're going to be going on a journey. You're going to get to see all of the experiences that I'm having, the money blocks that I will be clearing. It's already started. I already have some more videos ready to share with you. Some of the money blocks that have been cleared already, just going through this experience. And I have some really great things for you. So follow along. Please like, share, follow along. This is my faith walk, and I'm so excited to have you have you here with me on it. Always remember, Coach Jackie got your back, baby. I just want to see you win, and we do so by consuming our thoughts and our minds and where we want to be rather than where we've been.